What a special day today, to be together just us two. And what a lovely day to visit in, that's true. And I'm fairly certain that you'll agree that we're quite wonderful company. I welcome you to stay and sing and say, let's be together today. Hi, story friend, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Have you ever seen a fish in a fish tank before? They can be so beautiful and filled with so many different colors. Sometimes it's fun to just sit and watch the fish as they swim back and forth. I have a book I brought for you that I wanted you to see. That fishbowl looks a little crowded, doesn't it? It's called Memoirs of a Goldfish. So why don't we just think more about fish and fish tanks as we enjoy our story time. Memoirs of a Goldfish by Devin Scillian and illustrated by Tim Bowers. Day 1. I swam around my bowl. Day 2. I swam around my bowl twice. Day 3. I swam around my bowl. I thought about taking a nap, but fish don't sleep, so I swam around my bowl. Day 4. I got some company today. I don't like the looks of him one bit. He doesn't say anything. He just bubbles. Day 5. Mr. Bubbles still hasn't said a word. He just looks at me. I said hello today, and he said, "Grrrr." He's creepy. Day 6. Today, my bowl looks like a garden. There are a bunch of plants in here now. I guess I'll have to water them. Great. Day 7. Mr. Bubbles and I now have company. He's a snail. He says his name is Mervyn, and he likes to eat the slime off the inside of the bowl. He's disgusting. Day 8. Things are getting very crowded. While watering the plants, I met a crab named Fred. I offered him my fin, and he nearly cut it off. Even Mr. Bubbles is afraid of him. Fred says I should stay on my side of the bowl. Look, I said, the whole bowl is my side of the bowl. He snapped his claw, and Mervyn fainted. I gotta get out of here. Day 9. That does it. My bowl now contains a sunken pirate ship, 2 guppies named Rhoda and Clark, and an angelfish named Cha-Cha who says she's from Hollywood. I can't turn around without bumping into something. At least Mervyn's happy. There's more gunk on the side of the bowl every day. Day 10. This is ridiculous. I was trying to find room for a swim today when Rhoda and Clark told me they're going to have babies soon. Like there's room for that. Fred knocked Mr. Bubbles over, and he became tangled in the plants. Cha-Cha said she couldn't help with Mr. Bubbles, but needed me to apply her sunscreen. The sides of the bowl are covered in slime, and Mervyn says he's too full to eat anymore. Yuck. Day 11. I'm a nervous wreck. Trying to avoid Fred, I turned around quickly this morning and came face to face with my reflection in a mirror. I nearly jumped out of my gills. I don't even look like myself anymore. I need to relax. Day 12. I've had it. Rhoda and Clark were racing around the bowl. Fred was fighting with Mr. Bubbles. Mervyn kept belching, and Cha-Cha told me I was standing in her light. I just lost it. "This is my bowl," I screamed. "I want my bowl back." Day 13. Today, I got my wish. Sort of, with a whoosh and a splash and a clank and a plunge. I was suddenly in a very tiny bowl of clear, pure water. It was small, but it was all mine. It was heavenly. I swam around my new bowl twice. But I started to wonder, what had happened to everyone? When I last saw Mr. Bubbles, he was tangled in green. Who would help him? Poor Mervyn was probably sick as a dogfish. He needs me. Cha-Cha will get a sunburn without me around. What about Rhoda and Clark? Did Rhoda have her baby guppies? There are probably 1,000 of them. They need me to make guppy bottles and change guppy diapers. Even Fred needs me. I'm the only one who can really talk to the crabby guy. Have they even noticed I'm gone? Does anyone miss me? I started to cry, and that's not easy for a fish to do. Day 14. After a long, sad night, there was a whoosh and a splash and a clank and a plunge, and I was suddenly sprayed in the face by Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles gurgled a happy tune. Rhoda and Clark raced by me like 2 speedboats, followed by 12 of the cutest baby guppies you've ever seen. Mervyn waved his tail at me from the nice, clean glass of our enormous tank. Cha-Cha sat happily beneath an umbrella. I think even Fred missed me. We were all back together, and I looked around and realized I was part of a big family. I guess I must have smiled because Clark said, "You look happy." I wanted to see for myself. "Where's the mirror?" I asked. "What mirror?" asked Clark. "We don't have a mirror," said Fred. "No mirror? No wonder I didn't look like myself. It wasn't me I was seeing." Her name is Gracie, and she's the color of a fresh tangerine. She's a Pisces, just like me, and today we're going to swim around the tank together. Twice. That little fish was happy all by himself. He had plenty of room to swim around, and everything was peaceful and quiet. But then what happened? More and more fish began to live there, and it got crowded, and he just wanted everyone to go away. You ever felt like that before? Where you just wanted to be quiet and be by yourself? I know I have. In fact, every day I need time to be alone and quiet, just to think and rest. I think that's important for everyone. But after we've been alone for a while, sometimes we start to miss our friends and family. The little goldfish thought he'd be happier by himself, but when everyone was gone, he realized he missed everyone. It takes time getting used to new things. In fact, I even wrote a song about it. It takes some time getting used to when we have to try new things. The world's always changing every day, and so are the feelings it brings. I love the shoes I have right now. They help me run real fast. But at one time I wished my other pair would simply last. My hair was fine the way it was, I didn't want it cut. But after it was cut and combed, I liked it quite a lot. Our car's so nice and shiny, it almost looks brand new. I wonder if it cares at all that it's been painted blue. But now when new things happen, I know that it's okay, because all those new feelings will slowly fade away. It takes some time getting used to when we have to try new things. The world's always changing every day, and so are the feelings it brings. And that's true for everyone. You know, of all the songs I've written, I think I probably think of that one most often. Even adults need to remember that scary new feelings we can sometimes have about something new will eventually fade away. It's important to remember. Oh my, I have to go right away. But for now, it's time to sing so long farewell till our next story time, when I will be with you again. It's time to go till our next hello. Till next time, from me to you. Be back next time. Bye for now.